Welcome back to the Where's the Dance video series showing how easy it is to enter events into our database. We're going to presume that you've already viewed the entering a single one-time event, and this video is going to show you how to enter a series of dance events for your club. The club we've started with uses the single event entry, and this club dances the first and third Friday of every month. We've entered the first Friday of January. We're going to enter the whole year, and we're going to start by moving down to the last item that we didn't take advantage of when entering a single event, and that would be the repeating event. We'll click on repeating event. For repeats, we decided this club dances the first and third Friday of every month, so we'll say first and third week. In the ends after occurrences box, since there's 2 dances every month and 12 months in the year, we'll enter 24. Always again counting dark dates as well. We don't want to let dancers be wondering whether we forgot to enter a date or not. We'll mark it dark for them. When I enter the tab key after entering 24, here's a bit of magic. The website has automatically created for you a listing of every date on the first and third Friday of the month. So we can now say, okay, we have this dark column here, and we're going to make dark January 2nd, December 18th, and July 3rd. Those dates the club has decided to be dark, so we'll just indicate those there. Now we have a grid of fields. We can enter them in anywhere we want. On February 6th, that would be a sweetheart dance. So there we go. I typed that in there. On June 5th, we have a birthday dance. And on July 17th, we have, or rather on December 4th, we have a Christmas dance. Okay, you can fill those in as you need or not. You can ignore them. It doesn't matter. It'll work whatever way you like to do it. This particular club has a club cuer. The club cuer calls most all of their dances, and Dave, who is their club cuer, will type in enough of the letters, select him from the choices, and put him in the first row. The first row of the listing is a very important row, and we'll see how important that is and how that can be used to your advantage a little bit later. Dave calls most all of the dances, cues most all the dances rather, and except that we have some guest cuers. And in July, we have Kathy Houston. And in August 7th, we have, let's see, how about Tom Klug? I type enough, and then I hit tab, and it moves on. And then we have Mark McDonald. And then lastly, we have Steve Profit. Okay, now that's going to be our cuers for the year. Dave calling every other dance, but except in fact we have one that's unknown. We don't yet know who's going to cue on October 16th, so I'm going to just type the word cuer. It's going to offer me a choice of guest cuers or cuer to be announced. We want to fill that in such that the program knows that that is an open slot. Now all of these other slots need Dave's name in them, so we're going to use this feature up at the top called propagate. Propagate is going to be a button that when you press it, it's going to take the first name in the very first row and push that through all the way down. Very easy, very simple, and it makes it such that every row will be properly entered in. On January 16th, we have Debbie Klug. And so just typing enough letters, hitting the tab, or clicking on that item is enough. And we can just go down all the way through these. You don't need to do them in any particular order or anything else. It really doesn't matter. It will pick it up for you and automatically enter those. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Check out it. Sometimes it takes an extra second. Now, one trick you might have here. Let's say we were entering Scott Byers. Now, what's going on? It's not guessing Scott's name. There's a problem here. So let's go and instead of typing Scott Byers, let's just type Byers. and see what happens. And oh my goodness, look at that. Scott spells his name with one T. So sometimes if it doesn't work one way, entering the first name, enter the second way, the second name. Some Richards like to go by Dick, and some Bobbies like to go by Robert. So sometimes that will give you a shortcut to make those entries accurate. We have over 5,000 callers and cuers, and you can be pretty much assured with 100,000 events that we've entered thus far, we know of just about every caller and cuer's proper spelling of names. We have a notes column here. In the notes column, you might want to be entering things like casual dress, or bring a canned food item for our food pantry donation. These notes will appear on the event detail page for that specific event. And then finally, we have down here at the bottom, we have something called non-standard dates from above date. Let's say instead of having this 12/18 date, that the club decided to go dark on 12/18, but instead have it just a little bit earlier. Maybe let's say 12/14. So we can in fact enter in a special date down here, and maybe we're going to have Dave Cooper there, and then here we're going to have Scott Byers again. So those ability to add extra dates down here for the times when a event has been moved beyond or outside of the special regular dates, that will work extremely well for everyone that needs those extra features. So make use of those features. Recognize that our program is going to assume that every dance is being danced at the facility, the standard facility with the standard pricing. If you have a need to change the facility for one of those dance events in your repeating series, you'll do that via the edit event that you will be able to see how it will work in the in one of our other videos, and the cost. If a cost is a special cost, you can always do that as well in the edit. We've done this to make it easy and quick. We know you'll be able to enter in records very easily, and pretty soon we'll have everything online worldwide. Congratulations. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.